Welcome everyone to another Friday live stream where we're starting late, but we're starting. So here we are. No, not technical difficulties. There was a squirrel that went down a rabbit hole that I chased. Anywho, and it's something that I want to talk a little bit about shortly. But first, let's see who's here early and on. I really just wanted to wait till Pugwash got here so we could get started. Let's see who's here early and or on time. Phantom 6767, a reefer hauler for 21 months. Let's go indeed. All right. By the way, if you haven't already answered the poll, please do that. I'd like to take that down so I can see on my other monitor over here because it's blocking it. So Lurch was here earlier and he's getting new internet. That's awesome. As someone who just got new internet, I can appreciate that. My internet is rock solid. So I'm pretty happy. It's not as good as Lurch's. In fact, it's probably not as good as what he's replacing. But it's way better than what I had. So I'm pretty happy. Lobo1G is here. Baby steps. Let's see. Okay, so Lurch says 1 gig down and 1 gig up. That's awesome. So it must be fiber. I recently got cable internet, and I went from 80 down and 10 up to 250 down and 20 up. However, from running speedtest.net tests, I find that I'm getting about 290 plus down and over 25 up. So it's rock solid. Let's see. Matthew Walter is here. Drive is here. Watch this here. We can get started now. Alexis Thompson. Welcome back, Alexis. Glad to see you again. And we all go through stuff in life. Yeah, I get it. Ivy Hayes, welcome to the stream. Nicholas is here. Speaking of going through some stuff, Nicholas is here. I won't go into that. Matthew Roth is here. Phantom is here, of course. Pilot says it was his fault. He shared some information that took him another direction. That would be the squirrel that went down the rabbit hole that I chased. Or that I chased. The squirrel I chased down a rabbit hole. Yeah. So we'll get into that in just a minute. It's good info, though. Lowrider is here. Welcome. Let's see. Nicholas is upgraded to a 500 internet a few months ago. It's so nice. And Adam Buser is back. So what Pilot Bro and I were discussing before I had to realize I was late getting ready for the stream is Trucky hardcore mode. And what he pointed out or mentioned, which Keith had already pointed out, Keith in the Discord had pointed out that Benji is the top hardcore point scorer in Trucky hardcore. Let me put something up here on my monitor. Yeah, that's the ticket. So here is the current, right now, hardcore leaderboard in Trucky. And Benji DK is the top of all the people. Look, there's like at least 13 pages at 50 per. Let me switch this to 100. I'll just leave it alone because we're not going to go into all that. But he has the most points by a significant margin of all other folks that are on Trucky doing hardcore mode. So 107,000. Now here's another thing that this is what Pilot Bro and I got caught up in. We were looking at how many of us, Boomers, Trucknado, Transport, Virtual Trucking Company members, are in the top 100, and there are 13. 13 of us are in the top 100. And there's Keith. Keith is in position 9. Oh, Nicholas says there's 650. Okay, didn't know that because I didn't look. I didn't get there yet. But thanks, Nicholas, for pointing that out. So another thing that I was surprised by, I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but actually, Pilot Bro and I are both on the list. I'm surprised that I made the list. I was surprised that I had more than Pilot Bro. Crazy thing. Okay, so that's enough of that. Pretty excited. I do plan on putting something together for the month end um, to memorialize that a little better. We're going to get into what we're going to talk about today. What did I just do? Hang on. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. Okay, so we're going to talk about the new 1.54 open beta in American Truck Simulator. This came out, I think, on Wednesday. Yep, Wednesday. And then Thursday it came out for Euro Truck. So tomorrow we'll do some of this in Euro Truck Simulator. So we have only one live stream tomorrow at the same time as this one. Hopefully we'll start on time. And we'll talk about the information over there. So if you did not see the blog post, I don't even know if I put it in the link. I did not put the link in the description below. Well, let me go back to this. So here is the blog post article on SCS's website. There is a link in the Discord. There's a link to this. So here's what is covered: the cargo system redefined. Now, last weekend we had a discussion about this new cargo system. Ice Bear had mentioned that it was coming out in the 154, and I said I didn't think it was. I think they were just talking about it. Well, what happened is he was right. I missed that point in the article because I just focused on their video. So there's a new way that they're doing the cargo system, and we're going to look at that. I don't really notice much, but it may have something to do with the way that they're attaching said cargo. And I think the photo, the thumbnail that I used for this video, this live stream, shows that. Here's some chains. Honestly, I'd have not paid that much attention to cargo securement in the current version, 153. So at some point, I'm going to have to go back and look at that. This looks an awful lot like one of the cargo mods that we use in Euro Truck with strapping it down, which looks more realistic. So I have to go look at it. The other thing we're going to look at is the adjustments up here. This has changed. I kind of like it. It's not a big change, but visually, it functions the same, but visually it's different. So for adjusting the mirrors, it has, again, it's visually different. And then we're not going to get into this, but in the Driving Academy, if you complete certain things, you get this cone to hang from your ceiling, as well as a truck skin. So I haven't done the Driving Academy in American Truck Simulator yet. So at some point I will get to that. So let me turn off that monitor before I blow this up. There we go. So I'm going to close this poll out. So if you haven't voted on it yet, please do so. We got 21 people in here right now. We've got 23 votes. Okay, I guess we're good. Go ahead and close it out. Let's see what chat I've missed. I guess since it's 13 pages, 50 times. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Could have just, yeah, quick math. I used to be able to math that fast. Okay, Nicholas has posted the link to that blog post article, so you can go look at it if you want. Japsai is here. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. Some securement in the game is questionable. I would often do it very differently in real life. Yeah, that's probably true, even in American Truck Sim. Susan is here. 65% said they'll wait. I'm not surprised. Let's end the poll. And let's see what we got overall. Yeah. And I used to be in the I'll wait camp. But I've been doing it. I think this is the third open beta that I've done. Mostly I don't because I have too many things going on. I just prefer to wait. But I went ahead and did it, and I've already done it for Euro Truck, and then we'll explore that tomorrow. So enough talk. Let's get into some action here. I am using my beta profile, my beta mode profile, which I use whenever there's a new DLC that comes out, etc. So I have no mods installed. So this is a base game Peterbilt with a base game trailer. And I wanted to use a flatbed trailer because I want to do flatbed loads. Now here's a glitch I found in Euro Truck yesterday. I did only one load in Euro Truck, and the load, there were water tanks, they were invisible. So I couldn't see them. I went to the SCS forum set up for error reporting to report it, but others had already done so. Andrew Black is here. Oh, is it Pilot? I give up. You're right, of course. The Pilot's talking about the Trucky achievement. I set up the wrong truck. It's a Peterbilt, but it's not a Peterbilt 389. So, oops. 579. That's last week's truck. Yeah, I'm old. I forget things. Alexis says, I'm a waiter only because my computer crashed and the one I got now doesn't really support trucking anymore. I'm sad. I'm actually going crazy because I'm not driving. Well, that's fortunate, Alexis. Maybe you can get a new one at some point. Andrew Black, welcome. Nicholas, a flatbedder for 29 months. Wow. Speaking of which, I didn't do any shout outs. So let's do some shout outs. Dusty, aka Dirty Dog 3436, our top PHS driver for January 2023. Carlin is here. Welcome. Isabella Hagloff, Rob Strecker, aka Lurch, Bill Welburn, Bedrock, our top ATS driver for February 2023. Nicholas XXXN, Susan Arthur, our top Euro Truck driver for May 2023. XLT 588 Gaming. I need a drink. I have coffee. Thanks to a few of you, I went to the store and bought coffee. Omega Sunrise, our top ATS driver for January 2024. Norwegian Trucker Nicholas, Trucker King 2010, Big Al 2424, our top ATS driver for December 2023, and our top ATS driver for all of 2023. Chasmified, Johnny Hansen, Lobo 1G, our top ATS driver for July 2024. Hugwash, our top Euro Truck driver for April 2024. Wim55, our top ATS driver for March 2024. Carlin, speak of the devil. Carsev Ice Bear, our top Euro Truck driver for August 2023. FTG Mike B and David Long, aka Space Cadet Shorty, our top Euro Truck driver for September 2024. Let's see. You mean to tell me Boomer's Farms doesn't grow coffee? No, it's not the right climate. But we should get on that. Azamified, 24 months of flatbedder. He has hit his 2-year mark. Nice. I tried driving the Peterbilt 351 from Oklahoma City to Little Rock. It was too slow. Top speed is too slow. Top speed is 50 miles an hour. Wow. Carlin, I got a Trucknado coffee mug for my own simulated trucking adventures. Well, that's nice, Carlin. That must have been you that I saw that bought a coffee mug. Thank you. Have you got it yet? I saw there was a coffee mug going to Texas, but I didn't recognize the name. And that's okay. I don't gotta know. Let's look at a load. We're going to take World of Trucks load if we can. Something that well, obviously we're going to put it on the flatbedder. Have to do at least 155 miles to count for hardcore, so I can stay on the leaderboard. That's not far enough. I'm not doing waste paper. There's something to Valentine. I like these JCB loads. But I've already done one of those. I think I have a picture of it. Boom lift. I think I haven't been there yet. Well, not in this profile, I suppose. Wichita, almond boxes. Let's do the boom lift. Wait, here's a different boom lift. What? Oh, there's 2 of them. Interesting. Thomas Berger is here from Germany. Let's see. Yeah, let's go get this, pick this up at Faraday. Whatever that is. It'll be here any day now. Awesome. Well, feel free to post a photo of it in the Discord. I think you're in the Discord. I'm running automatic transmission on this in this profile. I think I better go get some fuel. But it is an 18-speed transmission. I'm just running automatic. Oh, you know what? Here I am forgetting the whole point of what I'm doing. Well, not the whole point. But let's take a look at, if you hit the F4 key, normally you would see this, just like before. But now, and I don't know if this worked before with the keyboard. It's supposed to be more user-friendly for keyboard users and controller users. So I just hit the F1 key, or I'm sorry, I just hit the 1 key. If I hit escape to go back, I can hit the 2 for adjusting mirrors, etc. So if I hit 1 to go to seat tilt, so this will change my viewpoint up or down. Now I can use my cursor keys. Seat field of view, I've got it at really 65%. Should have it closer to 80. I wonder, it looked weird. Seat pan, basically moving this way. Seat rotation. Seat position, up or down. Using the keys down here. So W will move me up a little bit. Steering lift. It's fine. And steering telescope. It's fine. We'll hit escape, then go to adjust mirrors. And now I can adjust the mirrors as I would before. So now I'll go to this one here. I can also click on it with my mouse. Yeah, Carlin, whatever name you put in the order form. I don't remember what it was. I've already deleted. I got an email, so I've already deleted it. Well, at least off my phone, anyway. Thomas Burgers. Okay, like Missouri is on your map. Oh, I got to go look at that. Didn't even look again. Supposed to also help with controller players or even wheel players without having to grab mouse. I believe yes, and I did say that a couple of minutes ago. I know you're working. So it is more user friendly for both keyboard warriors and controller users. So these icons should look familiar for anytime you're using the photo mode. So keep an eye on that. Go into photo mode in the mirror. And then there's the mirrored things. Not for this, Susan. Here you have to press the 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let me see. Yeah, no, the arrow keys don't work here. But once you go into the actual thing, oh, let's see. Yeah, cursor keys up and down are working. And left and right. I'm using cursor keys now. You can also use A and D. Okay. Or seat rotation, cursor keys. So, good. All right. So I mentioned photo mode. If you hit the space bar in photo mode, you do see these light adjustment icons. So you could actually turn on your beacon right there, on and off. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You can turn on your high beams. I don't really see it. I don't have it. I don't have these other lights. Anyway. So that's one of the things right there. Let's go get some fuel, as I was doing a little bit ago. Uh-oh, Legend Rock Plot got busted by Nightbot. We're using all caps. Shame, shame, shame. No yelling. I'll do the yelling here, but I'm not going to yell. Let's see. So, Legend Rock Plot. Tyler Bro just answered your question. If I was using mods, which I normally do, they would be in the description below. Okay, we've got 18 miles to drive to go get this load. Should have put something on the screen to talk about the fact that this is the 1.54 open beta. Now I could have used some mods, but as a rule I don't when I'm doing something like this. Only a handful of the mods I normally use are broken, like pro mods. And the top mirrors the top mirrors mod that I use, that's broken. And the other one, which I rarely use, is Profile Jumpstart. That broke. I don't know, Taz. I mean, obviously it's not a modded engine. And I don't remember which one I'm using. I should have pulled that up, maybe. When I was back at the truck repair place. But it's a 600 horsepower motor with an 18-speed transmission. I guess back before the interstate highways came out, speed on most U.S. highways was 55. Maybe that is the reason why old trucks are slow. I don't think so, Adam. U.S. highway speeds varied from probably 60, 65, whoops, in open areas to 35 or even 25 in congested areas like this. Really depends on where they were. But honestly, I don't remember. I mean, that was before my time anyway, back when they developed the U.S. highway system in the 1930s. I'm old, but I'm not that old. Oh. Let's hear how a train sounds. Sounds like a train. Oh, I could be doing shout-outs while I'm doing this. JJ Man, 1982. Thor Rasmussen, our top Euro truck driver for January 2025, and our top Euro truck driver for all of 2023. Yeah, I think Pilot's probably right about that. Carlin, I would say no. Besides, I never use mods on this profile. Or pretty sure I've never used mods on this profile. I guess I could go. Oh, now it's green. But no, I come and go with mods all the time on a particular profile. And by the way, I normally do not save my game. The game automatically saves. And I always go with that. The only time I actually intentionally save is when I'm trying to save a scenario, usually for a live stream. but I rarely ever do that. But when you have a save game and you remove mods, even the way I do it, you get flagged and it says, oh, you got a mod missing. And you just say continue on, and I've never had a negative impact. Unless of course it was a cargo mod or something. And I had that a cargo from that mod or a truck from that mod. We've had that problem. Never give your driving employees modded trucks. It leads to bad outcomes. Here we go, and I'm going the wrong way. Hey, we'll see how this cargo looks when we get loaded. I got invisible cargo. There was an update for ATS beta today, and I was hoping that they would have fixed this. I can't see the cargo. That's not good. Hey, Wim, welcome to the stream. There you go, Nicholas. There's your answer. Hogwash, I had to redo all my employees' trucks because of that. They went working at... All the trucks were reported as broken. Yep. I think I've had that happen too. Or at least on those that were using it. Did you do the update this morning? Yeah, I got an update this morning. But I didn't have this problem in American Truck Simulator. I only had that problem in Euro Truck. So what's the load I've got? Boom lift. I don't see it. Okay, well, I guess we'll run it in. Where are we going? 249 miles to Junction City. Let's look at the map. We're going to get on the highway here and then head south down 81. We're doing U.S. highways almost all the way to Interstate 70. Let me do. What is that, Taz? Yeah. Ipswich, Nick, David H74, RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March 2023. Broken. Bugs. Visible load. That's a new load. Yeah. The new feature, not a bug. Douglas Williams, JC Drives, our top Euro truck driver for March 2024. Thomas Berger, Matthew Roth, Doom3, Justin Burns, Lee01 Mister, Jennifer Roth, and we'll get to some more in a little bit. Let's get rolling. Oh, bugs. I got it now. I'm a little slow. I can't see the icons very good. I'm half blind. I'm looking at it on my tablet. But you know, yeah, I can't even see if it's tied down properly. You know, I ran 3 loads the other day in American Truck Simulator, and none of them had issues like this. Yes, pilot. That was the new Corona trailers during the trade show event. We were hauling empty trailers out of was that Wheelton? Or I can't pronounce that name. From the trailer factory. I think they were Corona trailers. Sometimes the load is the trailer, or sometimes the trailer is the load. I've actually hauled a trailer halfway across the country in real life. Nothing in it. Best fuel economy ever. Yeah, Taz, I can't see if it's tied down properly. Jake's Trucking and Gaming, welcome to the stream. Well, thank you. This hat is available unfortunately, I didn't put links to the products. I keep forgetting to do that. But Nightbot periodically throws a link up to the store, the merch store. This is our BTT hat. It's kind of partially covered up by my head tracking hardware. But it's got the BTT logo on it. Yes, I know it's in reverse. That's so that I can look that way like I'm looking at in the truck. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Otherwise, I'd be looking that way when you think I would be looking that way. Susan, as I mentioned earlier, I went to report the same problem in Eurotruck, and well, I mean, I did report it in Eurotruck, but I just did it as a reply to somebody else's report of the exact same problem with the exact same cargo. Well, cool, Jakes. There's links to all my equipment in the description below, including links to the merch store if you want one of them mugs or hats. A lot of us have this. This is a thermo, hot and cold container. A lot of folks have got this and report that when they fill it up with hot coffee at the beginning of their day, it's still hot hours later. I have experienced that myself. But right now, I use it to refill my mug. So I can keep on trucking. Yeah. Of course, there may come a time when I have to pull over onto the shoulder and empty my bladder in a hurry, just like real life. I got stopped by a cop in Las Cruces, New Mexico one time at night. I was rolling through the area and man, I had to pee. Really, really bad. And there's a Love's truck stop just west of Las Cruces. And I got off and I slow rolled through the stop sign. There was nobody coming. I mean, it was night. You could see headlights. But what I didn't see was the cop. I mean, I clearly did not stop for that stop sign. Now I say slow roll. It was more like a quick roll. He pulled me over. He goes, I can't believe you just blew through that stop sign in front of me. I said, I didn't see you. And I did that because I got to pee really, really bad. He chuckled and he said, okay, well, give me your license and go ahead and pull on into the truck stop, because it was right in front of the truck stop that he pulled me over. So he took my license. I pulled into the truck stop through the fuel island. I ran in to use the bathroom real quick. And then I pulled back out onto the street. And he says, okay, well, I appreciate your honesty. He goes, so he didn't write me a ticket, but he says, let's do I think it was a level 3 inspection, which is just checking lights and documents. And which I passed, no problem. Anyway, it was funny, and I got off lucky. So anyway, crazy things that happen out on the road. Oops. How about that load, huh? It still weighs 26,000 pounds. Ah. Ah. Well, there you go. Nicholas uses it for cold stuff. Yeah, that's what I figured. A lot of people are already reporting invisible cargo. Yes, Jakes, real life truck driver, former real life truck driver. I've got, I think, over 250 video, real life trucking videos on my channel, in my library. I retired from over-the-road truck driving in April 2018. Then I did, off and on over the last few years, I did local stuff here in Las Vegas. That's why the channel's called My Over-the-Road Trucking Adventure, because I used to share videos of my, not daily, but I had daily videos that I would put up periodically showing a day's travel and events. Yes, Adam, I have. I talked about it just a little bit ago. Oddie stories. I guess that's accurate. I won't share them all. But I've watered a lot of bushes along the side of the roads of America. Hey, there's a link to the merch store. Okay, pilot. I understand. Wow. Technically, that was my fault or would have been my fault, because I didn't anticipate that guy stopping. I mean, I was able to avoid the accident, but I should have slowed down more. But did you hear them squealing tires? So we'll get there and make this delivery, and then we'll find a different load with a different type of cargo. You know, now that I think about it, welcome to Kansas. It seems to me that when I had a cargo that worked, I used the company provided trailer. Like in the thumbnail for this live stream. Scale is open. Gotta go in. That's not true, Vigner. There are some that are closed. I encountered one just the other day. But most of the time they're open. Hey, Ducky. Just saw your comment, or that you did comment. I haven't read it yet. No, Ducky, it's invisible cargo. The weight is still there. I guess. I don't know. Oh, I guess I would have known if I'd have paid attention to how much the whole thing weighed at the scale back there. Now that would be interesting to check. Oh, maybe those scales are always open, but there are definitely scales that are closed. And I think the ones that are open are always open, I think. Never paid that much attention. Like we're coming up on Interstate 70. Whoop. Not watching where I'm going. Really? Just driving in circles? Or clover leaves? Vigner, let's see, F6 will hit the weight, show the weight. Well, yeah, no, I got the weight up at the top of the screen. I'm talking about whether or not, because the load is invisible in this beta version, I'm wondering if the weight is actually there. And that's what we're referring to. So if it's glitching on the visibility, I'm wondering if it's glitching on the weight, the mass. Adam, yes, some scales do have hours. Many of them are open 24/7, but some of them are closed after hours. Usually they're in more remote areas. Edmund Bouchard, welcome to the stream. What is that, Adam? Not sure if all way stations have open or closing hours. Oh, yeah. So, generally speaking, unless you're familiar with that area, you might not know if a particular scale will be closed. Also, sometimes they're just closed, like on holidays, state or federal holidays. But most of the time they're open. On the major highways. Right, the weight that's listed at the top of the screen in the Trucky overlay, that's the cargo weight. And that's the same thing that's going to be listed on this F6 screen. That's the weight of the cargo. But when you go to the scale and you get that piece of information that tells you your weight, that's total weight. So that's cargo plus your truck and trailer. And that's what I should have paid more attention to, because it would be, let me pause this for a second. I'd be able to tell the truck and the trailer together are going to be probably 30,000 pounds, 25 to 30,000 pounds. So you add the 26,000 to that and you'll have a basic idea. Fuel is also factored in. It's also a bit of the weight. So Lowrider says the weigh station said you were 63,000 pounds. Okay, thanks for noticing that. So we are showing the weight, even if we can't visually see the load. Colin Percival is here. Welcome. Yeah, said the same thing. Is there a weigh station in Las Vegas where you live? There are, yes, but they're outside of town, north and south on Interstate 15. There is not one on the road that US Highway 93, US Highway 93, also Interstate 11, that goes over the dam. There is not a weigh station on that road yet, at least not going westbound. But there is one north of Las Vegas, and there is one south of Las Vegas, well outside of town. And they're not always open. As a matter of fact, the one north of town was hardly ever open when I went through there. And then periodically it would be open. In fact, it was gated. It was closed off when it wasn't open. But then when it was open, the gates were opened. The one coming north out of California in just south of Las Vegas, that was kind of new when I was driving, and it seemed to be open most of the time. You know what? I should have come at it the other way. So I will. I gotta get out and look because I'm a little close to that pole. Well, I kind of botched that. Let's see. So we got credit for delivering this load, but you know what I think I want to do is ditch my trailer. I also need to find a place to sleep for tonight. Truck stop right there. Okay, let's look for a load, for a flatbed type of load. A little longer than that. Ooh, recreational vehicles. I need 155 miles minimum. Not far enough. That's right on the edge. Looking for something else. Can we just leave Lincoln? Thought you were going to try the Pugwash Jackknife reverse move just then. Not on this one, Pugwash. At least not yet. All right, that's kind of what I'm looking for right there. But I don't want to go there. Oh, hey, the low boy. Interesting. Or a type of low boy. Really don't want to go that far. I wonder if we should haul a cargo, a car hauler, just to see what it looks like, even though it's short. Yeah, let's do a short one. Is there a shorter? Yeah, I want to see how that looks, how it's strapped down. Picking up at Alice Cars. Oh, I just realized, as somebody pointed out earlier, there's Missouri. Yeah, getting closer. That sounds about right, Vigner. All right, where are we going? We're going to go pick up at this place right here. So we'll hit that first, or we'll hit the truck stop first, whatever. You know, another thing that they're using now in the game is the new PhysX, not new, but NVIDIA PhysX physics stuff. Now, to be fair, I really don't know what that means, but it's not really relevant in most cases, I think. Apparently, they're already using it in the driving academy. And somebody already rammed a car in the game, and it acted more realistically. In fact, I saw that same thing on an AP 101 video. Cars were reacting normally when you hit them. Oh, I'm gonna do shoutouts. Light screen. Too late. Maybe I should test that, but not now while I've got a load booked. Speaking of which, what happens if I pull up close to this stuff here? It moves! Now there you go. It used to be that little green dumpster would have stopped me cold and dead in my tracks. So that's nice. I mean, we've been seeing more and more over time for things like boxes and whatever, like cardboard boxes. Once upon a time, a cardboard box sitting on the ground would stop a truck completely. Now, I don't know how it was before, but I can see how these cars are strapped down. Let me get out here into the sunlight. Go into photo mode. And that's normal. I don't know if it looked like that before, but where it's got the straps that go over the tires, hold it down. What is that? This isn't really strapped on anything, is it? That right there? This looks like a, what do you call it? The ratchet strap thing. But anyway, so these tires are strapped down to the, whatever you call it, treadway. Yeah, I'm looking forward to blue beacons. Let's see. Lucky says, so with PhysX, no more Trucknados. I'd be okay with that. That should help when we need to stop tapping an AI in a convoy causing us issues. How many spins can we make him do? Oh, now I want to try it. Thor is here. Welcome. Well, Thor, I'm guessing you needed that sleep. Hope you're feeling better. Speaking of sleep, let's go over here and get some sleep. Do not need fuel, but I do need to reset my clock. Well, let's see. And that yawn is a reminder of why I need to park here. I know I'm not inside the line. Also not in the parking spot I expected to get. Okay, what time is it? 7:18. Let's change it. 9 p.m. Nice sunset. Look at that sunset. You know, that might make a good picture. What do you think? Yeah, nice picture. Let's see. Rayelis Gamer 12, welcome to the stream. Real car hauler cannot make sharp turns like that when what you did in ATS. Well, it should. Its pivot, it's right there. It's got all kinds of clearance. You can easily do at least a 90-degree turn. That's how this is designed. So Thor, I'm trying to haul different types of cargo to look running the 1.54 beta, which came out for Euro Truck, by the way, in case you didn't notice. I know we talked about that yesterday. I guess I did park in the spot I wanted. Just not very well. Like some kind of a swift rookie. So the first cargo I hauled was on my own trailer, and the cargo was invisible. A lot of invisible cargoes are being reported to the forum. Okay. So, Vigner, yes, looking forward to more scenarios. I haven't done any of them in American Truck yet, but I will. Oh, where are we going? I forget. Topeka. We're going to that place. Get on with it. So, one of the things I wanted to see is, do we have cargo on a trailer? Yes, we do. Don't own this trailer, so that may be why. Phantom 6767, our top Euro Truck driver for October 2024. You know, we were talking about scales earlier and whether they're open or closed on any kind of schedule. And I mentioned that the one north of Las Vegas isn't always open. It's open more recently. But they do that to catch people. People get complacent because a particular scale is never open. And then suddenly it is. And if they weren't paying attention to all their paperwork and everything, that's when they get busted. Now, I'm not talking about the one up at the Utah-Arizona state line on Interstate 15. That one's always open. That's a port of entry. I'm talking about the one that's just north of town, north of Vegas, south of the US 93 exit. Vigner, I think I did. Oh, we got a scale coming up. Yep, gotta stop. don't remember what it said, Vigner, but I'm pretty sure I saw it. Hey. So the cars weigh 11,000 pounds. The truck, fully fueled, weighs close to 20,000. I don't know about the trailer. So 47,000 pounds total. Ah, I forgot about that. You know, are they planning to add that as free content? Or as a DLC? Okay. I vaguely recall seeing some reference to that some time ago, but I don't recall any specifics. I'm not even sure if I saw that as an official reference. Oh, yes! Wagner, I do remember that now. How exciting would that be, huh? So maybe we're just a little ways off from that, Thor. Guess I should have stayed in that lane I was in. I'm gonna wait for this red light because I have shout outs to do. Thumper and Bo, Bruce A, Colin Percival, Osiris, 9216, Pancake Man, Jesse 2670, Oblivion, our top ATS driver for December 2024, Rumpy Gruntpaw Gaming, Stiggy Stigs 122, BXN, Trevor, Marcus Randolph, Day and B Travels, Walter D, Timothy Parrish, Avnish Awashti, Luke Rossi, Donald Williams, Cecil Simulations, Fido Bay 13s. Okay, after I make this delivery, I want to try an experiment. For science. I'll damage my truck so you don't have to. Science, yes, for science. I need to find a shop. Not to go there yet, but just so I know where it is, because I'm going to need it. Right next door. Okay, how convenient. You know, a moment ago, there were several cars that went by here. Here comes one. How does that compare to the current version of the game? Come back here. I'm not done with you yet. Ooh, what about a fire truck? Ah. Now, that's got more mass to it. And I'm not able to push it around the same way. In my area, there's a way station. Okay, moving on. They know what you're up to. Oh, yeah, it is more realistic. Benji's here. Am I on Truckers MP? No. Yeah, these Swifties, these don't count as Swifties. This is for science. There's that fire truck again. I'll let him go this time. Ah! I missed. Oh, that's an invisible wall. Can't go that way. Thor is gifted 5 memberships. The lucky recipients are Tazzy291, Timothy Johnson, Jeremiah Adams, Tyler Thompson, and Corpy TV. Thank you, Thor, for the gifted memberships, and congratulations to the lucky recipients. Not the Prius. Ah! Herbert Harris is here. Welcome to the stream. have to say we said oh at the same time was in the part, but yeah. Where'd that other comment go? Oh yeah, I don't have the nerves for this. Well, it's not a normal thing that I do, but it's for science. Ah! I wanted to see what would happen if he hit me. Well, I'd say the PhysX feature is working. And yeah, Adam, if there was another semi here, I'd probably do that. Look up the line. Help towards the damage repair bill. Have I considered stock car racing? No. Every once in a while, and we should do this. We should have a convoy live stream soon. We haven't done this in over a year. We go to one of the racetracks and race, and we even do little demo derby stuff. Oh, how bad is the damage? $200. Thank goodness for insurance. Oh, yeah, demo derby convoy. Hit the martyr. What time is it? I need to wrap this up. Let's see. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah. It's interesting. I'd say they're getting better at the physics. I've got to admit, it's getting better. It's getting better all the time. Yeah, I can't sing. There's a racetrack near Tucson. Yep. Yeah, that's not the last place we did it at, but that was one of the funnest ones. There's also one near Houston, I think. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to try to tackle that bus. Ooh, a semi. I'd say that's pretty realistic. Getting better. Make them fly. Yeah, it's hard to get up enough speed. I'll bet if I had a loaded trailer with a lot of mass in it, I'll bet that would do something. I'll have to play around with that a little bit. Hit the bus. Oh, wouldn't that be like hitting that fire truck? I didn't hardly move that at all. There is a lot here $8,500, but I have insurance. Yes, Benji, you're right. A rogue truck driver slamming into vehicles. That guy's still there. That's crazy. Yeah, I wonder how he's going to get out of that. That's a good question, Adam. I don't think a push would do very much damage as opposed to slamming into him. But I would bet that I could move that truck if I come at it, if I had room to get at it from the right side. Yeah, Lurch, I should. Let me finish some shout outs here. Carlos DeJackal, Ken Maselman, Big T 8052, Mr. Jacob Morales. Defensive tactical driving, yes. You should do a race on the ATS racetrack with trailer and drop the trailer on the track, and you have to get around the trailer. Sure what you mean, Andrew. We'll find a Smoky Bear and see how. Ooh, yeah. Ryan S, Mr. Whiskey TV, Azarupiras, Redbeard 429, Whitby Gaming, Hivu Bibbin, Wise Mind Facts, Brian Via Padua, Olivia Brown, Sensitivity Jaden, Rob Shepard, Miguel 2Hip36, DJ Yates, Lunar Stud. Well, Benji, a little. I'm working out some frustrations, but I don't normally do things like this, so it's kind of nice to do it once in a while. I can't remember the last time you commented in a live chat, so it got you to comment. Mystical World, Remy May Die, Luke, Plump Lips, Maryland, R.I.P. Paris Hilly, Pumpkin Pimp, Wavel, FFast3, Brennan Bell, Wizrod, Zachary Contrabasso, NBA Phelp, the Alexist, Rob Fay, Anderson Tanker 2023, Keystone. That's all the shout outs. Nightbot is vomiting all over here now. Hey, there's Carlos. Welcome to the stream. We're just wrapping it up. So, in fact, let me just wrap it up because where's the thing there? There we go. I guess I didn't have to do that. Yeah. So, thanks for the gifted memberships and the super chat. I'm missing something. Will the mass push the truck, or how will the force spread? I think so. I mean, look what I did to that truck over there. I didn't have a lot of speed when I hit him. So, but I had enough to slide him, pivot his truck. The trailer stayed put because I didn't hit the trailer. If I had possibly hit it in a different spot, the truck, I mean, it might have moved the trailer too. So, yeah, it'd be interesting. Y'all play around with this and tell me what you think. I'm going to get out of here. Got some other stuff going on after this. And glad you were here for this. This was kind of fun. And we'll do something like this, maybe without all the crashing, or maybe with, tomorrow in Euro Truck Simulator 2. All right, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you later.